YouTube, it's Ryan from Riding in Style. And what are the chances, the same day that I do an apology video to Lux Auto Concepts, their package arrives in the mail, and I believe these are the side markers that I said I was going to do an install on. So that's going to be a future video. But today I wanted to go over the difference between the rock guards for the ZL1 add-ons. So stay tuned. Alright, I just had to show why I needed to bring the video in the house, because the landscape guys decide to cut the grass right across the street, and they just decide to blow the heck out of these streets. I mean, I don't understand the point of using a blower, because all it does is transfer the grass and whatever they just cut all over your house and all over your car. So anyway, that's what we pay maintenance fees for, and I decided to bring the video in the house as we do the rear rock guard comparison from ZL1 Addons. Okay, so if you are going to install the ZL1 Addons, they're good quality, by the way. These are not the deluxe ones. They were out of stock for the ones for the RTs, so this is just their regular ones. It's about a $20 difference, but if you want to wait until they get them back in stock, that's fine. Now, these here are the rear rock guards for the SRT and the Hellcat models. These are the ones that originally came in with my order. And as you can see, I haven't used them, but the holes did not line up. What a big difference between the ones that fit on the RT body style. As you can see, the holes are in different places. And so if you order the ZL1 rock guards, make sure, I believe you have to go to page 2, and they'll have the setup for the RT and below trim. And then these are the ones for the SRT and the Hellcat trim. I have no use for these. So if anyone has, I believe it may fit the Scat Pack. I didn't research that. But if anyone has a SRT or a Hellcat and you're interested in getting the rear rock guards, I don't mind hooking you up with these, and you just have to order the front. Now the front, I'm going to show you my car outside. It actually fits, even the Hellcat ones. It's just the rears that are different. So I just wanted to point that out to you, or anyone considering getting these installed. So I did do a short video on the install of the front rock guards, and as you can see, they do stick out quite a bit, but the edges actually look pretty good. And then they end up becoming flush up here. And the holes on the inside, they match perfectly. They actually provide you a couple of these pins. You only are going to replace the middle 2 pins. And this one here doesn't fit flush. I know there's some kind of adjustment that I may have to do at this back panel, but you're going to reuse the bottom one here, and you're going to reuse the top one here. So keep in mind that don't break your pins. You're going to need at least 2 of the 4 to still be functional, and then you'll replace the 2 middle ones here for the front rock guards. And so now I'm just checking on the placement of the holes. So there is one that goes down there. The middle one lines up, and the top one lines up perfectly. So they did provide a few extra retainer clips with the rock guards. So let's get to the install. Going back to these rear Hellcat ones, if anyone is interested, I'll leave a link below to my Instagram. You can just message me there and we can figure something out. But these are the ones for the SRT and the Hellcat ones, and they're yours if you want them. Now these are the clips that came with the RT ones that just came in. I just put the screws in the top. Interesting, it's an odd number of clips. There's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's this here, which is a totally separate clip, and then there's an extra screw top. So that's interesting, but we'll see how they fit. What I want to do is remove 1, 2, and 3. So with the 3 clips removed, the next thing you want to do is just get some rubbing alcohol and pour some on a regular paper towel and clean the area that is going to, where the add-ons are going to be applied. Get all that off. So these have 2 separate adhesives on the bottom, and the top. So you want to actually pull some from the top here that you're going to pull off later, and you want to also pull some from the bottom, because the very first thing you're going to do is secure this bottom hole to the fender down there. Sorry for the quality of this install video. It's slightly more challenging with one hand, but it's possible. For those of you wondering how easy it is to install, it's a one-hand application. That didn't sound good. You can do it with, never mind. And now we line up the middle clip. Double check the bottom, the middle, and lastly the top clip. And then we remove the adhesive backing and press it firmly and remove the adhesive backing from the bottom. And it's that easy, guys. I mean, it's user-friendly, and honestly, it's looking pretty good. Considering sometimes if you just spray your tires, or if you wipe it down with the tire shine, sometimes there's that splash that ends up coming once you drive. But here's what it looks like from the side. There we go. So that's the rear marker. I'm sorry, the rear rock guard for the RT. It fits perfectly. And again, there's the front. And then you just repeat it on the other side. It's that easy. You'll be done in 5 or 10 minutes, and you'll have some beautifully crafted ZL1 add-on rock guards installed. I think it's a good investment. I'd say go get some. And spoiler alert, these here are going to be another future video when I upgrade my engine bay. So I just want to give Steve White Motors a shout out. They're the ones that make these. They take these off of the SRT or 6.4 liter engines, and then they make it to fit into the 5.7 liter. And I talked to Josh from Steve White Motors in the parts department, and he actually said that Nate from Rebadge is the one that makes these for them. So quick shout out to Nate as well. Good job. These are good quality. And I'm sure I'm going to be getting my decals in shortly. But shout out to Steve White Motors. And I will say this, they're located all the way on the other side of the continent. They're all the way in North Carolina. I ordered these Monday evening. So they shipped these out on Tuesday. And I received them Wednesday. I don't know if they put it on a Steve White Motors private jet or how they got it here, but the transaction didn't even process on my credit card yet. It's still pending. So the merchandise made it to my house before the bank even distributed the money. Just shows how fast they ship these items out, and their customer service is great, by the way. Shout out to Steve White Motors. And this is going to be another future install video. Once again, this is Ryan from Riding in Style. I hope you enjoyed today's quick install. And don't forget to comment. And if you haven't already, subscribe and join the journey.